What up, though, y'all? It's Chris. Appreciate you connecting with me while I'm out here on the run, getting things done, grabbing a few food items. I haven't brought y'all here to the grocery market with me in a little bit, so here we are. I gotta get me some steaks going. But let's get into the topic at hand. This about these fake products that everyone is buying. There's a viral video going around right now of a Chinese guy. He's a manufacturer, and he giving free game to y'all that don't know any better. He said that, and you know what, honestly, I believe this guy, because this is something that I think that many people, including myself, knew all along, always believed this all along, because I've been saying this about gym shoes. But he was like, all your favorite manufacturers that make the bags, he said 80% of the stuff they sell in their retail stores came there from China. Again, I think people who are realistic about this sort of stuff and don't like to convince themselves that they got something of better quality than others knew this all along. He said what they do is they get the bags from them, they take them over there to wherever it is, like let's say Italy, they add their logo, they cut out the made in China tag, and they add in a made in Italy bag so you can feel like you're getting something premium and expensive. I mean, I put people up on game about this when it came to the shoe market. I was talking about StockX a while back about how StockX they were being sued by Nike for selling fake shoes, and it came to light that StockX was kind of knowingly selling fake shoes. If you bought a shoe on StockX and you discovered somehow that it was fake, they would basically tell you just resell it, just list it on there again and sell it. Because I mean, if they caught it, they would have sent it back to you, right? They would have told you it was fake. But because they didn't catch it, obviously it's a good fake, so just send it back in here to us again, resell it. If it fooled us once, it'll fool us twice, right? So go ahead and relist that thing and sell it to some other poor, unsuspecting sucker. You know, the thing is with the shoes, they're all made over there in China, man. They're all made in the same factories. They're all made on the same line. So when Nike calls in a order, it's like, oh, we want however many pairs of shattered backboard Jordan 1s. They're gonna then do what? They're gonna leave them presses open, and all the ones over there that, you know, do they underhanded shops, they gonna get their stuff made off of the same presses and stock their stuff and sell them, but they're gonna sell them for cheaper than what Nike is. Haven't you guys noticed? Fake stuff has gotten so good. The fake stuff is so good. Now, I mean, the fake stuff has gotten so good that the fake stuff is now being sold in the legit stores as legit product. What a time to be alive. Before, you could spot some fake stuff a mile away, but not no more. They done got too sophisticated. They fool places like StockX that try to like look and check. I think the thing that cracks me up about them, and I've bought stuff off of StockX, so I'm not saying as if they haven't gotten me. I've bought stuff off of StockX that I assume was real, I hope is real. You know, I bought like some Griffies off of there a few years ago for my birthday. I haven't really seen any fakes of those, but you just never know. Those aren't like the Jordan stuff. The Jordan stuff seems to be the stuff that's the most counterfeited. But they ended up admitting that they had no real way of knowing. So they were making a promise, this authenticity guarantee, and then turn around and admitting that, well, you know, we honestly never really had a way of confirming that. We know we promised you that, but we really don't know either. I mean, we look at it the same way that you look at it. We compare this to that and look for consistencies and inconsistencies, but we really don't have a way to compare whether it's real or not. And that was wild to me. So we've reached a point in time where the fake stuff has gotten so good that the brands that you all love to spend money with are now going and getting the fake stuff, throwing their logos on them and selling them at their storefronts for hundreds of thousands of dollars. Again, what a time to be alive, man. I can only imagine how far this reaches, because as I said, the guy, he said 80% of the stuff that's sold in those stores came from them. That number could be a little lower, that number could be a little higher. We really don't know, but I'm not surprised by this. I've always believed this all along, because I mean, you know, we got this whole tariff war going on, and there's a lot that's been talked about with China, with how we rely on them for this and that. But I mean, that's largely because all of the fly gear that we like, it comes from over there. One way or another, it comes from over there. So what do you guys think about this? Have you bought some stuff that you knew wasn't legit? And I mean, did you intentionally buy replica stuff? Did you intentionally buy? Because I know, like, the shoe market right now, the replicas then became crazy good. Have you bought some replicas? Are there a pair of Jordans or Forces? Because, you know, they got them Supreme ones. Are there some designer goods? You got the Balenciaga shoes. I've seen people out here with some really good reps of those. And you know they reps. Because, I mean, when I'm seeing homeless people out here, or homeless, who put that in quotes, out here claiming to not have any money, but they got those on, they either making really good money and just have the nerve to be out here with shoes that cost over $1,000, or they just got some replicas from somewhere. But have you guys bought some replicas of some shoes that you just like, I'm not paying the aftermarket on those? I know nothing but bots is about to grab up all of them, and I'm not paying no aftermarket for those. Or do you guys like to be like, oh, I don't touch replicas, I'm only gonna stick to the legit stuff? Because if you are one of those, I got some bad news for you. They might be some replicas anyway, because you really have no way of knowing. You have to trust whatever outlet you're buying them from. You have to trust StockX or Gold or wherever. You have to trust their word that this is a legitimate product. But they've got every reason to deceive you into believing that it is when it's not. So, I don't know, man. See, I buy this and that, and I just buy what I like. When I'm in Macy's looking for a shirt or something like that, if it's in a price range that I want, I get it. I don't really think about if Polo is over there grabbing stuff from China and then bringing it back here and sewing their own tags and logos on it. I don't really think about that sort of stuff. But I can certainly understand when people do. Because the last thing you want to do is pay a bunch of money for stuff that you think is authentic and it's really knockoff. You know, if you're paying knockoff prices for knockoff stuff, that's one thing. But if you're paying authentic prices for knockoff stuff, sad. This is sad, man. Let me know what you guys think, though, about this. I'm going to look forward to those comments. I especially want to know from you guys. I want y'all to chime in. If you guys have bought replicas, how good are them replicas? And shoot, where are them replica sites? Because I might want to go check them out now. Since you can't trust that you getting legit Nikes or whatever anymore, maybe I'll just go straight to China and go to the sources and get them. I'll let y'all soon. Peace.